report the chaos. We reveal the agenda.
Good morning. You're watching ATM with a major breaking story out of the Middle East. After nearly 2 years of conflict and an ultimatum from the White House, Hamas has responded to President Donald Trump's 20-point peace plan. Hamas has accepted core elements of the deal, agreeing to release all Israeli hostages. This is not a simple surrender, but a high-stakes diplomatic chess match. Is this the beginning of the end of the war in Gaza, or the start of a more dangerous phase? Let's break it down. President Trump issued a stark deadline: accept the deal by Sunday or face all hell like no one has ever seen before. Hamas agreed to the central demand: the release of all Israeli prisoners, living and dead, as per Trump's proposal. They also renewed their agreement to hand over Gaza's administration to independent Palestinian technocrats. On the surface, this looks like capitulation, but the devil is in the details. Hamas's statement makes no mention of disarmament, a cornerstone of the Israeli and American plan. It requires further negotiations on Gaza's future and Palestinian rights. This is a strategic pivot. Hamas says yes to hostage return, while pushing difficult issues like their armed existence to later negotiations. They are attempting to trade hostages for legitimacy and a seat at the table. President Trump reacted to this conditional yes by declaring total victory. On Truth Social, Trump wrote, "Based on the statement just issued by Hamas, I believe they are ready for a lasting peace." He then dropped a bombshell. He ordered Israel to stop. Israel must immediately stop the bombing of Gaza. Right now, it's far too dangerous to do that. The president has taken Hamas's partial acceptance at face value, publicly demanding his closest allies stand down. He has seized the narrative, effectively telling Netanyahu, "You got the hostages. The war is over." This puts the Israeli government in an impossible position. Netanyahu endorsed Trump's plan for Hamas's dismantling, but Hamas has not agreed to that. Reports indicate Netanyahu was surprised by Trump's reaction, viewing Hamas's response as a rejection of the deal. Netanyahu is caught in a political vice. Far-right members oppose any deal leaving Hamas standing. On the other side, President Trump publicly champions the deal and demands an immediate end to fighting. So what happens now? The international community is rushing to praise this development as a breakthrough. But a peace deal has not been signed. A high-stakes negotiation has just begun. Critical questions remain. Will Hamas disarm? Will Israel accept a ceasefire, leaving its enemy wounded but alive? How much pressure will President Trump exert on his ally for a foreign policy win? The breaking news tonight is not that peace has arrived, but that the conflict's nature has fundamentally changed. The bombs may have stopped, but the political war for Gaza's future has entered its most critical phase. We will be watching every move.